Hey guys, Nick Biddle here coming at you with this week's Leadership Drip. And this week I'm actually out here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Grand Rapids, Michigan's on the west side of the state. And then I do a workshop out here today with a bunch of sheet metal workers. And then tonight I head to Flint, Michigan, which is on the east side of the state. And so I think I might pick up a couple of bottles of water before I head out to Flint, Michigan. If you remember in the news, Flint is the city that had all the water issues a couple years ago. They probably got the cleanest water in the country now, but I'll let somebody else find out. This month we're going through a whole series on what leaders don't delay doing. And this week I want to talk to you a little bit about how great leaders don't delay delivering bad news. Bad news happens. You know, we're either behind schedule or we're out of money or the piece of equipment or the part that we ordered didn't come in. Maybe it did come in and it's the wrong part. Maybe we got to lay somebody off. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe we forgot to order our materials in time. Whatever that bad news is, most of the time it does not make sense to wait to deliver that bad news. Now, if you've got a client or a GC or even a boss that's about to stroke out over something, it may not make sense to pile on some more bad news. You may want to wait in the morning, but you've got to use your best judgment in that. But what I don't want to see happen, or what is detrimental if it happens, if we just keep kicking that can down the road. We just keep thinking that, well, if I tell them tomorrow will be better, because tomorrow's not going to be better. When I talk to leaders about delaying bad news, they say, Nick, you know, one of the things that happens when I've got somebody that works for me that doesn't deliver bad news to me, it makes me wonder what else they're not telling me. You know, we begin to question that individual's character or their judgment, and that's what I don't want to see happen in your role as a leader. So guys, this week I encourage you to think about if there's any bad news that you're delaying delivering. And it may even make sense to sit down with your guys, sit down with your crew and just say, hey, when you've got some bad news, when you've got some information that you think I don't want to hear, you know, here's how and when I want you to tell me. Because as leaders, we want to know right away, because the sooner we know, the sooner we could do something about it. You know, bad news doesn't become good news if we wait a week. Bad news won't be better news tomorrow. Usually the best time to deliver bad news is when it happens. So this week, guys, sit down with your crew, talk to them about delivering bad news to you, and then also ask yourself if there's any bad news that you need to be delivering to those that you answer to. Guys, appreciate you. That's it for the Leadership Drip this week. Until next time, take care.